Hey everybody, Chris here from O'Reilly Auto Parts to show you how to replace a water pump on a 2009 to 2014 Ford F-150. Before I get into that, take a second to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of our new content. Today I'll be changing the water pump on this 2012 Ford F-150, and procedures will be similar on a lot of 5-liter F-150s from 2009 to 2014, but be sure to know the specifics for your truck before getting started. If you're not completely comfortable doing this yourself, we'd be happy to recommend a professional technician in your area. Once you've got your supplies together, here's what you'll do. Park on a flat surface and wait for the engine to cool down. Then place a fluid catch pan under the radiator petcock. Open the petcock and allow the coolant to drain into the drain pan. Open the hood and disconnect the hoses and electrical connector, then remove the air intake tube. To remove the alternator belt, loosen the 4 water pump pulley bolts. While the alternator belt is still in place, it provides the needed tension against the pulley to keep it from spinning while removing the bolts. Once the water pump pulley bolts are loosened, use a 13mm socket and a breaker bar or a ratchet to rotate the belt tensioner counterclockwise and remove the belt from the pulleys. Your Ford may be equipped with 2 serpentine belts, one of which runs the AC compressor. Now is a good time to remove the AC belt to prevent coolant from getting on it. But before removing it, you'll need to get the alternator tensioner out of the way. To do this, you'll need to first remove the alternator belt tensioner with a 13mm socket. Then to remove the AC belt, insert your breaker bar into the AC belt tensioner and rotate clockwise. Now you can remove the 2 bolts from the thermostat housing and remove the thermostat and housing. If you're also replacing the thermostat, disconnect it from both the upper and lower hoses. Disconnect the heater outlet hose from the tube. Finish removing the 4 bolts from the water pump pulley. Remove the 4 remaining bolts in the water pump. You should also remove the bolt that holds the heater outlet tube from your old water pump so you can reuse it on the new pump, and the water pump can be removed from the engine. At this point, you can remove the old O-ring seal and discard it. Inspect the sealing surfaces of the new water pump and the engine and clean them to ensure both surfaces are smooth. Ensure the larger supplied O-ring is seated around the sealing area of the water pump. Now you're ready to install the water pump to the block and finger tighten the 4 mounting bolts. These should then be torqued in 2 stages. First to 177 inch-pounds and then another 60 degrees past. Reinstall the heater outlet tube using a new O-ring and lubricate the ring with clean engine coolant. Install and tighten the heater outlet tube retaining bolt to 89 inch-pounds. Reinstall the thermostat housing with the new gasket using the 2 bolts that were removed and tighten to 89 inch-pounds. Reinstall the water pump pulley and finger tighten the 4 bolts. Connect the degas bottle hose to the heater outlet tube and reinstall the clamp. Then reinstall the heater outlet hose to the heater outlet tube. Now you can reinstall your accessory belt and AC belt if it was removed. Any excess coolant should be rinsed from the pulleys using clean water before reinstalling the belts. Next, route the belt connected to the alternator according to the routing diagram for your truck. Complete the routing except one pulley. Then use your breaker bar and a 13mm socket to rotate the tensioner and slip the belt around the last remaining pulley. Once the belt is installed, you can tighten the water pump pulley bolts to 18 foot-pounds, doing so in a crisscrossing pattern. Reinstall the air cleaner outlet tube, then fill the cooling system. Remove your drain pan, start your vehicle, and let it warm up to operating temperature with the heater on. If the heater is blowing warm air, turn the truck off and check the coolant level. Add coolant as needed, then close the hood. And that's it. You'll find everything that you need for this and other jobs at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store or O'ReillyAuto.com. Our DIY videos are designed to help answer questions we get in our stores every day. If you found this one helpful, subscribe to our channel to get all the latest. We'll see you again soon.